The light followed me all night. The highway twisted and turned just like it has been, and through every turn the light was there. Just there, in my mirror. If I slowed down, it didn't get any closer. If I sped up, it was no further away. I think there's a name for that phenomenon, but I don't remember what. While I convinced myself I was being followed, while I panicked and nearly crashed on a hairpin turn, it was there. Just white light. A single white light. Eventually, I tried to ignore it. I stared at the road in front of me and kept my eyes away from the mirrors. For an hour, I drove like that, fighting to keep my eyes straight ahead and open. At 3 a.m, I gave in and looked back. It was gone. I cried, I hit things, and then I slept. I slept in my car on the side of the road, and I had nightmares about driving as a white light followed me. I got 5 hours of sleep last night. The sun is up now, but there are no birds. The sun is up, and it's still shaded enough in this forest that I'm scared. I hope I find people soon. Even Betty Hilson's company would be appreciated right about now. I don't know what I was expecting when that guy in the jail wrote about Ravenwood. There's this town that I visited once, and I don't remember what it was really called, but everyone called it Castle Town, because a man there had built all of these castle facades over the town's buildings. He even built a big castle mansion for his wife. A lot of those buildings are abandoned too, but this is an entire amusement park. There were no signs for it along the highway. I just followed the road until there was a turnoff, and it brought me here. The entrance of an amusement park that looks like it was ripped out of the 80s. A big sign and a cartoon knight tell me that this is Ravenwood. It's awesome. There's a roller coaster and a Ferris wheel that I can see over the entrance gates. Statues of knights on either side. All the colors on the signs and the paint on the buildings is faded and chipping, and it's exactly the kind of place that I like exploring. There are still flyers and tickets in the booths. They're faded and brittle now. Decayed piles of prizes litter the ground outside of the game stands. Some of the statues are broken. There are stains along a lot of the walls and gates. Graffiti, I think, but really more like somebody had a bucket of paint and splattered it everywhere. It doesn't detract from how cool this place is, though. Cody would have loved this. There's dried mud everywhere. Remnants of footprints all over. Maybe someone patrols it? Like Rockville, there aren't any no trespassing signs. Of course, I still ran into something in Rockville, didn't I? It's bright and sunny here. And even though there's no birds, it doesn't scare me. I've spent the last 30 minutes climbing on things I shouldn't have climbed on. That roller coaster, for starters. Have you ever walked on the tracks of an abandoned roller coaster? There's nothing like it. Now, the novelty is starting to wear off, though. I'm walking around the grounds, and I need to refocus on why I came here. This is the next place along highway, and another possibility for where Cody might have been. The guy in jail wrote about this place. He said he found something here. Something that he didn't expect to find, or that didn't belong. Obviously, whatever it was won't be here anymore, unless he did get out of that cell. But no, they would have had to evacuate any of those people with the rest of the town, right? There's a walk-through haunted house. A giant statue of a spider drapes his legs over the entrance. I am not going in there. And just to the side of it, there's a booth that looks like it belonged to a caricature artist. Cody was here. This is Cody. Cody was here. How? This is a joke. Somehow someone is playing a joke on me. Someone's here.
Where are you, Kate? Kate. Kate. Where are you, Kate? Kate. Where are you, Kate? Where are you? Kate. Kate. Where are you, Kate? Where are you?
There's 3 of them. 2 adults and a kid. They're over by the Ferris wheel. They're not moving like normal people. Their faces are all turned downward. They don't see me. I can't see their faces, but they don't see me. The kid is walking this way. I can't stay here. I'm in the haunted house. The kid walked right past me. She just kept whispering my name. How do they know my name? How did someone draw Cody? How is any of this possible? I've got to get back to the car. I lost sight of the other 2 when I ran into the haunted house. The girl is just circling the area, though. She knows I'm here. Oh, God. She knows I'm here, just not where. I think I saw an employee entrance not far back. Hopefully that will lead me out. Hopefully it's not locked. God damn it. They didn't catch up with me. I didn't look back. Outside my car, there was something on the ground, a piece of paper. And because I'm a fucking idiot, I grabbed it before I got in my car and got the hell out of there. What the hell are those things? This has got to be a joke, right? This is some kind of prank. It has to be. Otherwise, how do they know my name?
Mommy, Papa says you're not at the hospital anymore, but you aren't home. Where did you go, Mommy? I miss you. The bad men are still here. Papa says they're not real, but I can see them. I promise I'm not lying, Mommy. I promise I'm telling the truth. I see them when I go to bed. I see them outside when Papa says goodnight and turns off the lights. I miss you, Mommy. You make the bad men go away. Please come home, Mommy. If you're not at the hospital, you should come home. I miss you so much. I love you, Mommy. I promise I'll be a good girl if you come home. I'll clean my room and I'll eat my dinner and I'll never lie. Papa says you aren't coming home, but you promised you would always be with me, Mommy. You promised. I told Papa that, but he yelled at me and said you were never coming home. You said we would go to the Ravenwood when you came home. Maybe that's where you went. I'll find you, Mommy. I'll find you, and then you can make the bad men go away. Love, Kara.
The girl that made this drew on the front of the card. She scribbled out everything with black and left 2 white circles. Inside the circle, she drew a bunch of stick figure people. Inside the card, she tucked a hospital wristband. It's getting harder to keep doing this. I keep finding all of these ominous writings. I keep running into terrifying things, and all I want to do is find my brother. When do you say enough is enough, though? When does it become too much? I think of the books I used to read, Cody, stories about people going against impossible odds and coming out on top of it all. Happy endings. If I keep telling myself that's how this will play out, is it a delusion or a self-fulfilling prophecy? I have a picture of Cody from the amusement park. And as little sense as that makes, it's the first solid piece of proof I've got that Cody was out here. So I have to keep going, and I have to believe that this is real. What's that quote? Once you eliminate the impossible, whatever remains.